Hello everyone, this is Last Life here, and I'm going to be bringing to you a video on a necromancer known as the Minion Master that focuses on its minions to overwhelm your opponent and ultimately bringing them to the ground, along with a little bit of condi pressure. I'm going to go through the build and show you what sigils and ruins and amulet you need to be running along with your specializations. Hang on just a second. My dad has the volume really high, dude. Okay, that was just a friend of mine. We're going to start with the staff. On the staff, we're going to be using Sigil of Bursting, along with Sigil of Intelligence. Sigil of Bursting adds 6% to current condi damage, and Sigil of Intelligence adds a critical chance every time you swap to this weapon. That's what we're also going to be running on the Warhorn. And then the dagger, we're going to be using Sigil of Blood, so we have a 50% chance on critical to still health. That's where these critical chances come into play, because we don't really have good critical chance. So that's why I'm using Sigil of Intelligence, so we can get those criticals that we need. For our Ruin, we're going to be using Ruin of Undead. You can also run any other Ruin that has toughness and condition on it, like wait, no, they took that Ruin out with the new update. But yeah, just any Ruin that has condition and toughness on it. I like using the Ruin of the Undead. And then I use the Carrying Amulet for a little bit of extra condi damage along with vitality and power. So that helps us when we go into Death Shroud to be able to provide more power with our Life Blast. And Vitality gives us some health, a little bit extra health, and the condi damage to increase our condis that we have, which is Bleeding, Poison, Chilled, and Fear. Onto the specializations. For the specialization 1, you're going to be using Soul Reaping, Blood Magic, and Death Magic. Soul Reaping, you're going to be using Speed of Shadows, increases the movement speed while in a Shroud, reduces recharge on Shroud. So while you're in Shroud, you move faster, and it reduces the recharge time on it every time you come out of it. Life Force drains slower while in Shroud. Shroud skills recharge faster, so when you are in Shroud, you have a whole new set of skills. These skills will recharge quicker for you. And then we're going to be using Foot in the Grave, gain stable ability and break stuns when you enter Death Shroud, it shows right here. So like if you are in some sort of stun or whatnot, you can use Death Shroud as a way to get out of that stun, because it does break stuns. On our Blood Magic, we're going to be using Quickening Thirst. Increases the movement speed while wielding a dagger. A dagger skill recharges faster if activated while above the health threshold. That's a good spell because we are using a dagger along with Life Siphon and Dark Pact. I'll explain a little bit more later. Banshee's Wail, or Wall, yeah. Reduces recharge on Warhorn skills and increases the effect duration. So your Warhorn spells, which are right here, the Wail of Doom and Locust Swarm, those skills not only recharge faster, but they increase their efficiency. Transfusion, a Shroud skill 4 heals and partially revives nearby allies. Up to 5 down allies near you teleport to your location while you're channeling Shroud, skill 4. So with this trait, I can't pop into it because I don't have enough. But skill 4 will not only do damage to the allies, but help bring other allies up and heal, and helps heal your allies along with it. Then the next trait is going to be Death Magic. Death Magic, we're going to be using Flesh of the Master, Necromantic Corruption, Unholy Sanctuary. The Flesh of the Master, every time you have a minion summon, you gain increased toughness per minion. So this is really effective when you are running a minion build. And the neurotic corruption, minions deal more damage and take conditions from you. Whenever a minion attacks, it transfers conditions to its target. This is another good spell when you are, a good trait when you are fighting in a mob and you have conditions stacked on you. You can use, or it's passive obviously, but it transfers conditions from you to your minion, which then your minion, once it hits on a target, it will transfer to the opponent. And then Unholy Sanctuary regenerates health while in Shroud. If your life force is above the threshold, your Shroud will activate if you would take a lethal blow. So if you take a lethal blow, your Death Shroud reactivates quicker. There we go. There you have it. We have gone through some of the specializations, and now I'm going to demonstrate with a little bit of gameplay on how this build works. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, the queue has popped and we have been put into Temple of the Storm, and the game is ready to begin. So here we go. Summon our minions. I apologize if you are experiencing any lag during the video, because it is my video, or my computer. You can see that we got targeted fairly quickly, because he's seen what we were. See that he's been dropped. We're gonna be a asshole and chase him down. You can see that Guardian really damaged us, because our minions were immediately damaged due to their traps. But that was not such a bad thing, and looks like we might go down because of the lack of minions and the 3v2, and that's what happened. We're going to go back to middle so we can get the decap and continue our fight. Those Guardian traps are really dangerous. If you get trapped in them, you're pretty much dead. And they're splitting our minions up. Toss our staff spells on point so we can keep up that condi pressure. And we're going to go down. Yep. Once again, we had literally a 5v2. So we need to tell the team we need more people at mid. It's just Slaughterfest. We're not going down there. Literally, they're zerging at this point because they can't fight us off one by one. No reason to fight off point. This is a Guardian for sure. That is. And you can see that we're taking them down really quickly. And that's what we've done. We got a thief on us. That's taken. We're taking pretty big amounts of damage from the thief. You can see that thief is targeting me like crazy because he knows where I am. He's going for me hard. That's another thing with minions, you can't really control what they do, so they are a little of a pain to mess with sometimes. See that we dropped them fairly quickly, and we're gonna go down because where is everybody? Oh, we're all dead, that's why. I have no idea what that guy is talking about. Really hate people that talk shit because, especially if they're on the very bottom. I'm sorry that we couldn't. I'm sorry that we couldn't come with a win, but that's just because our team was really shitty. There's absolutely no reason why we should have lost this game because nobody knows how to play their class, obviously. And they are zerging like out the wazoo, so honestly, there's no way I can win this fight because I got their whole team on me now. So it's over. I apologize that we could not get this win, but the team was absolute shit. But this build does work. I literally just did a match where I went 13-0 and we totally wrecked the other team. It really comes down to whether your team, other players on your team are able to deliver. Obviously, this group is a pile of shit, so I am sorry that we were not able to get a win. I hope you do like this video, and I hope you do subscribe because this is a really good build, not only for a person that likes minions, but someone that is newer to a necromancer and that hasn't really had much experience on a necromancer to be able to play this build. So I wouldn't mind if you give this a like, and I will be adding more necro builds. So if you ever want me to play a Reaper, which I have actually a chill Reaper on my YouTube channel, so I wouldn't, if you are interested in that, go ahead and check that out. Make sure that you have Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns in order to be able to play the Reaper. But other than that, hope you guys like this video, and I wouldn't mind if you subscribe. Thanks.